The mysterious ghost ship, the terrifying story of OURANG MEDAN. In the 1950s, a chilling story began circulating among sailors, a story about a ship that mysteriously disappeared in the middle of the ocean, with its crew found dead under unexplainable circumstances. That ship was called OURANG MEDAN. In June 1947, commercial ships passing through the Strait of Malacca received a terrifying distress call over the radio. The message came from a cargo ship named OURANG MEDAN. The captain is dead. The entire crew is dead. I am dying. Then a sudden scream was heard before the transmission went completely silent. Nearby vessels rushed to the given coordinates. After searching for hours, they finally spotted OURANG MEDAN, floating eerily in the open sea. Its massive, rust-covered hull swayed gently with the waves, but something felt wrong. As they approached, they realized there were no signs of life. The rescue team cautiously climbed the rusted ladder and stepped onto the deck. The ship was unnaturally silent. No voices, no movement, just an eerie stillness. Then they saw it. The deck was littered with motionless bodies. The entire crew was dead, their faces frozen in expressions of pure terror. Their eyes were wide open, their mouths slightly agape, as if they had died screaming. Some had their hands raised as if trying to defend themselves from an unseen force. But the most disturbing part, none of them had any visible injuries. Inside the captain's cabin, they found the captain sitting completely still at his desk. His lifeless eyes stared into the distance. An open logbook lay before him. The ink was still fresh, as if he had been writing moments before he died. But the last sentence ended abruptly with a jagged line, as if something had stopped him mid-sentence. When they entered the radio room, they discovered the radio operator still sitting at his station, his fingers frozen on the transmitter button. But the radio was now silent. Suddenly, the air inside the ship began to feel heavy and dense. A thin mist formed, creeping through the corridors. Unusual symbols were scribbled on the walls. Faint, whisper-like noises echoed from deep inside the ship. One crew member shined his flashlight into a shadowy corner, and his light started flickering uncontrollably. Something was watching them. Descending into the lower deck, the rescuers found large metal barrels scattered across the floor. Some were cracked open, leaking an unknown glowing substance. The air was thick, almost suffocating. Something was very wrong. Without warning, the ship's metal walls began heating up unnaturally fast. The rescue team felt an invisible force pressing down on them. From deep within the cargo hold, a low, pulsating hum started growing louder. The leader of the team shouted, "We need to get out, now!" The rescue crew rushed back to their boat. Just as they pulled away, a thick smoke began rising from OURANG MEDAN. Suddenly, the ship started sinking at an alarming speed. Within moments, it was completely gone, swallowed by the ocean. No explosion, no debris, just silence. What really happened aboard the OURANG MEDAN? Was it a secret biological weapon? Or did something supernatural take over the ship? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain, the mystery of OURANG MEDAN remains unsolved to this day. The end.